Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. So this morning, I'm going to talk about, I think I did talk about many times on my channel about the filter baskets, which baskets we should use and when to use it. But you know what? We haven't really spent time on the single basket, okay? I think single basket, no respect. But let's change that today. So this morning I'm going to show you guys how to dial single baskets and then how to use it properly. So with single basket, if once you open up your back of your tray on your Barista Express, and then as you guys know, it has all different tools there, different baskets. So this is double. Okay, let me show you. So this is double baskets. And I already put the single basket in there as well. But with the single, they got two baskets. One for the pressurized basket and non-pressurized baskets. And obviously, the pressurized basket is coming out from the tiny, tiny hole. So as you can see, you see that holes? They're fake holes, okay? So that means nothing. But hopefully I can show you. If you see that tiny holes right there, that is where all the coffee is coming out from. So imagine this. Imagine you are going through this tiny hole, this water. So everything is all pressurized. So in this case, that's why you can, with this basket, you can actually use pre-ground beans. You know, you can get a decent shot out of it. Not the best, decent. So look like you have crema, but that's not a crema. That's kind of like fake, the pressurized coffee. So when do you use pressurized baskets? Let's say if you're in a hurry, you don't have any coffee at home, fresh coffee at home, but if you have like old pre-grind beans, you know, around, and then you're going to use pressurized baskets. Other than that, just to use the non-pressurized baskets. All right, so in this one, I put the non-pressurized basket here. Okay, which means if I'm going to press the button, we can see, and they just, you know, waters come out freely. Okay, so there's nothing to block. So only way to control that is the grind size. So single basket and double basket, the same rules apply. Okay, so all depend on your ratio you like. Personally, I've been really enjoying the 1:2 ratio. Let's say 18 gram in, 36 gram out. With a single, same thing. I like to put about 9 to 10 gram in. So between, let's say 18 and 20 gram out as my output. And so again, all depend on the ratio. Comes to extraction time, same thing, between 25 and 30 seconds. And that's kind of like what everybody wants you to use it. But it all depends though, okay? All depends on your taste. So I'm kind of like shoot for anywhere between, you know, 25 and 35 seconds. So it's all depend on you. Just make sure play with it. And so this morning I still have Gioconda beans from Tasmania, Australia. So I'm going to use that as well. So with single baskets, I don't like to use as espresso, and I like to use as like long black or Americano drink or milk-based drink. Because again, if a 20 gram of shot is, you know, it's tiny, okay? So I don't think I'm not gonna enjoy it as espresso, but black coffee is perfect. So this morning, that's what we're gonna make. And then if you have any questions, hold on to it, okay? So let me show you guys how to do it. So my plan is, whenever I do live, the first segment, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And the next segment, and then you can ask me questions. And today we are going to have another giveaway, so hold on to it as well. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna give out another dosing funnel this morning. Okay, so with single shot, I like to use between 9 and 10 gram of coffee. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna measure out 9 and 10 gram. So, but again, I mean, if you don't like to drink too much caffeine in the morning, single shot is really good option as well. So I got 9 point, you know what? Let's do 9.53 gram, okay? I'm gonna use 9.5 gram. By the way, so Barista Express, as you guys know, this is not a zero retention, but I've been, you know, I think on some of my viewers taught me the trick about kind of like pump the, not the pump, but tap the hopper in like this. You can get all the grind beans out. So I think pretty much you can get, if I put 9.5 gram in, I think I should get about 9 gram out. Okay, so let's see here. Just for fun, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure my output. Okay, hold on a sec. Got my scale ready. Okay, so right now I'm going to set to 0. Oh, my grinder setting, same as a double. Same as double as well. I'm just going to tap everything in. Kind of like you create a vacuum force there. Okay, so I got 9.5 gram in. I got 9.4 gram out. So it's actually 9.5 gram. Here, look. So it's not too bad, 9.4 grams, so 9.5. So if you don't want to buy niche grinder, you can actually go like this. So here's what I do, like that. And then you're gonna have some, you know, a little bit come out as well, but not much. So, I mean, it works pretty good, okay? I know a lot of you out there modify that to make it this funnel on the top. They put the hole inside and they make actually this device. You can pump it. I mean, that works great as well. Okay, so I'm just going to just single shot, prepare the shot. Okay, so grinder setting, I'm set at number 6 this morning, if you guys are curious. So I'm going to start time when I start the button, okay? So I want to see the full extraction there. Okay, get my scale. There we go. I got my shot glass ready. It's been nicely warmed up. So let's take a look, guys. Let's give you guys a close look. So I'm looking for between 18 and 20 gram. The pressure is, okay, around 1 o'clock. I think that's what I get the best results. So I got around 31 seconds and 19 gram eel. So I mean this is not bad, okay? This is really a decent shot there. But if I'm gonna drink just like that, hold on. And then so that is, you know, let's give it a try this. Make sure stir it. Again, the like 20 gram out. As you can see, this is not much, okay? I mean, just like one shot. I mean, you can actually slam down pretty quick. Here we go.
They're next to my bed table.
It's okay, you know. I think the double shot give you more depth of flavor instead of a single is only what we are dealing with like 10 gram of coffee to work with. So I mean, that's why this is really good for like Americano or long black coffee. So I got my cup ready here. And then whenever I like to use a long black, and I don't like to use the faucet here, the hot water faucet. I prefer the hot water from my stove, like so. Just simply, just mix it. So this is a long black. So long black and Americano, they're pretty much the same drink, but it's a different order. So Americano is espresso and hot water. Long black is hot water and espresso. Is that taste difference? About, that they're same drink, but I know friends at Australia, they like to call long black. So cheers. So again, so the same rules apply for single baskets. Yeah, this is good, okay? I mean, I'm not a big caffeine person because I know some of you out there, you guys drink what, 4 or 5 cups at a time. I like to drink about maybe 2 cups. Since I had a single shot this morning, so I can have a couple more shots later on. So again, comes to dialing in, because I like to use that 1-to-2 ratio. I know some of you out there like 1-to-3 ratio, which means you have to adjust a grinder size maybe up or down. And then I think you should be able to get the right shot you guys need. Okay, let's see, questions. I think we got some questions earlier this morning.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, so one bad thing about using single shot, so check this out. The puck is usually somewhat wetter, and then you see all the grind beans sticking to the side. It never be like really clean puck. So that's something I try all different ways. I have the same issue. So if you have the issues, that's okay. That's normal. I'm just gonna flush. Just gonna flush out for a sec. Okay, I'm just gonna lock it in. Yes. Okay, go ahead and.
What's the max dosing you get on a single basket? I max squeezed in 11.5 grams. Thereafter, the razor tool skims away the rest.
Okay, so the maximum dose, again, I don't like to put a maximum dose on single baskets. I prefer like 9 or 10 gram at the most. I mean, don't pack it in, okay? Just put the 9 or 10 gram and then adjust the grinder size and get the shot you guys need, you guys want. Because whenever you try to put more into it, you think you're gonna get more stronger shot. Ended up, that it's not because you want to go for the taste, not what's the strongest. That strong doesn't mean you're gonna have a lot more caffeine, because the lighter roast has more caffeine than darker roast. So that's something you have to remember that as well.
Dane asks, Hoon, is $1,300 US for a brand new La Pavoni Asparago with an eagle on top a good price? Also, are there many fakes out there?
Okay, so Dane asked me about the La Pavoni. Since I have a La Pavoni, and $1,300 for the eagle on the top is really good price, because they're usually around $1,800. So they do have fakes, but I mean, just make sure whenever you buy something, hopefully you can try first, because okay, even some fake ones you're gonna see all that water leaks. It's not quite right. So make sure, watch out for that as well. But hopefully you can try it out first though. But yeah, $1,300 is a really good price for that one.
Benjamin shares, I've noticed I have to add an extra gram for my double shots on my Barista Express because of that grinder loss.
Okay, again, so grinder loss for the retention. The technique I've been using is just tap it like that. Works pretty good, okay? And if you don't want to mess with it, I mean, if you have the money, go with the Nice Gero. I mean, that works fantastic.
Does your Barista Express have volumetric dosing by weight or only timed shots?
Okay, so again, if you're new to the Barista Express, the dosing is by just the timer, okay? So by the size right there is a different amount, is by the time. So it doesn't by volume. I think the SETA 270 WI from Bratza, based on the weight. Okay, so they are the kind of like really smart grinder. So I mean, they're fantastic, but they're like $550, I think. So it's up there. But personally, I like to go by single dosing at a time. So I like to measure out like 9 or 10 gram, or for double, 18 to 20 gram shot there. Actually, I've been really enjoying the 17 gram shot. So since just dose out with the scale, put it in, and then you should get close. Okay.
Benjamin shares, just tried Good Brothers coffee. Thanks. Roast dates matter.
Yep. Yeah. So Benjamin just tried the Good Brothers coffee. You know, the roasted date does matters because you want to be, okay, you don't want to be too fresh. You want to drink a coffee from yesterday, but you want to be between like the best time to drink is, I think, the right around 5 to 7 days after just roasted, because I just got a Good Brothers coffee yesterday. I got one of my favorite, the Sumatra. So I just received last night. He roasted on December 3rd. So it's about what, 6 days ago. So what, let's say 2 days. What's the date today? 9. So it's about 6 days. So now it's prime to drink. But I don't want to open it yet because I still have coffee from Dane. So I want to finish that, and then I'm gonna open this. So because if you have multiple bags, just don't open it right away, okay? Just open it when you are ready to drink. I like to just drink one bag at a time, because you know it's gonna get stale unless you are going to have like vacuum sealed container. And I've been using Airscape and the Fella Atmos, so they are both great. But let me just wait till when you are ready to drink, and then open up the new bag.
Someone asks, which beans do you suggest for espresso, light or dark?
Okay, someone asked me about the great question, which bean for espresso? It all depends on you, your taste. If you are using the milk-based drink, okay, if you like latte, go with like medium to darker roast, okay, has different taste profile. Personally, I like chocolate note, nutty notes, like smooth. And then, but if you like to drink just the espresso, goodness, your options are wide open. You can go with something bright, something, smooth, something chocolatey. So it all depends on your taste.
Somebody shares the Barista Pro has volumetric shots by weight. He has the Barista Touch but doesn't have weighted shots.
Okay, so Barista Pro has a volumetric shot. That's something new to me, okay? By weight. Because, if it does that, that's fantastic though. Because there's no built-in scale on here. That's how those volumetric works. Because I know commercial machines out there, when you pull the shot, the bottom tray has a built-in scale. So whenever you certain desired amount, the desired weight, that stop automatically. So but I know Barista Express, they set the by default like 60 milliliters, so 60 gram of water coming out from the double. I think it's 60 gram or 70 gram. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're based on the volume of water coming out. But that doesn't mean they are based on the weight. That's something different though. I hope that answer your question there.
Somebody asked what the numbers on the filter indicate.
Numbers on the filter indicate which
the filter of the machine.
Which water filter? No.
Okay.
Someone asked me about the water filter indicate. I'm not sure. The water filter.
Replacement date?
Oh, replacement date. Unfortunately, I don't use the water filter from Breville, but you might want to like replace that every 3 months or so. I think that's the recommendation. Those filter on the water tank there.
So another viewer asks, I just tried a dark roast coffee and I was not able to get more than 15.5 grams in the double cup basket. Is it too fine?
Okay, so 15.5. Okay, so one of my viewers just used a darker roast, only extract 15 gram on double basket.
They weren't able to get more than 15.5 grams in the double cup basket.
Double cup basket. I think it makes sense, okay? Here's the reason why. I think this person having a hard time. Think about it, because how can I put it this way? With a darker roast, which means they roast more, but it's not as dense, okay, than medium roast. So if an 18 gram of medium roast is not the same as the 18 gram of a darker roast, comes to value metric, okay, it comes to value. So yeah, you're right, because sometimes I have fit 17 gram of beans into my double basket because they're too much value. So you have to adjust that. That's why they give you that tool, the razor tool, to cut it out. So yes, I mean that's okay. Just make sure you use the razor to like skim from the top, because that's just the roasted level.
A viewer asks, Hoon, I can't seem to get lower than 2 o'clock pressure on my Barista Express when using the single non-pressurized basket.
Okay, so one of my viewers asked me, you cannot get lower than 2 o'clock range?
I can't seem to get lower than 2 o'clock pressure on my Barista Express when using a single non-pressurized basket.
Okay, some viewers say, oh, that is, you mean lower? So you want to go to what, 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, or you want to go even 3 o'clock range? I'm a little confused about that question there, about 2 o'clock range. Hopefully, we're going to get some answer from that person. But again, I mean, if you are new to the Barista Express, I mean, this is a great machine. I mean, that's one of my favorite machine. I mean, I'm using Rancholia Sylvia in that corner as well. But comes the usability, how easy to use. I mean, this is pretty, I don't want to say too easy, but it's easy enough. But I'm glad you are watching my channel there. Just make sure to subscribe my channel, because I have a lot of huge library of how to do videos on Barista Express.
Do you want to get lower than 2 o'clock pressure? Do you want to get higher?
So someone, okay, again, that comes to pressure. This pressure is just an indicator. It's just kind of like guideline, okay? Because I know Barista Pro does not have gauge, okay? But, so this is an indicator. I mean, if your shot is too fast, you want to go make grinder size finer. If a shot is too fine, which means they're coming out too slow, so you want to make grinder size coarser. So that's something, if you understand that, it should be easier to set your grinder. So make sure to try that.
George says he has issues when trying to dial in super light roast beans with infuser and SGP. Anyone else? I think it's because of brew temperature. Okay, so let's see. George has issues with the lighter roast. So with the lighter roast, you want to be hotter. The water should be hotter than darker roast. So bring out all the flavor there. So with the infuser, you can change the temperature, George. So make sure go to +4. Okay, +4 on the temperature. Okay. So when we were talking to the viewer above about the pressure, they said I tried adjusting the grind setting and tamp pressure, but it just does not change. What am I doing wrong? One that asked about can't get above 2 o'clock or get lower than 2 o'clock pressure on the single dose. He says continued from above. I've tried adjusting the grind setting and tamp pressure, but it just does not change. Okay, with a single dose, you mean single basket? Yeah. Okay, single basket is extra hard to dial in because we are dealing with extremely shallow space. Okay, with a double is about that deep, so you have a lot of room to play with. With a single is really shallow. So I mean, only way to slow down your shot is the grinder size. I mean, you have to go really fast. You know, if you see the shot that is really fast, only way to do that is grinder size. Okay, and if you're using if you are set at 1 here, if it's still fast, which means you have to change your inside burr to even finer setting. So that's the only way. You don't have a lot of options there for single. You know, that's the only way to adjust the shot. This person shares, I get channeling at the end of the shot, and I'm using a bottomless portafilter. Is there something you'll suggest to get rid of it? Okay, for channeling for Barista Express, that is. They only get it at the end of the shot. So the end of shot, I mean, that's okay. That's what it is. Okay, don't worry about
That's why I'm stopped using my. So I use my bottomless portafilter only when I got like new beans, try out my technique, and then I use my bottomless portafilter. And then most times I use the just regular spouted portafilter because I got maybe like 50-50 on this one. I put 100 shots. I got 50 times I got a really good shots, and then the other times I got channeling everywhere. So because the reason is the grinder is not the best. It's good enough, but with the niche grinder, I get a consistent good shot. But it's all about the uniformity, the uniform of your grinder size. So, and again, it's fun to use, but very frustrated to use my bottomless portafilter.
What's the perfect pressure range for a single shot?
What is perfect pressure for a single shot? There's no perfect pressure, okay? Because that's something you have to play with, and trust your taste. And if they're sour, means is under extracted, so you have to adjust the grinder size there. If you're bitter, which means you're over extracted, so change your grinder size accordingly, so more coarser. So again, the pressure is kind of like indicator, kind of like guideline for you, and then just go by your taste. Because most of you guys know what's bitter or sour, so that is a good starting point to start adjusting your espresso.
What is your current top burr setting?
My top burr setting right now for my single shot I just did, number 6, and then usually I'm at number 7 for double shots. But my inside, the inner burr set at number 5. But again, machine to machine are completely different. Your setting is not the same as my setting, and also what kind of beans you are using it as well. If you're using darker roast, your setting is going to be completely different than mine because I use medium roast. So they got a lot to it.
Somebody asks again, what do the numbers on the water tank filter mean?
Someone asked me about what numbers on water tank means. You know what? If you guys know the answer, just let me know on the comment, or I know you guys are doing the chat room right now, so let me know.
Another viewer asked why every coffee you are making from Barista Pro. You don't have Barista Pro.
Yeah, I don't have Barista Pro. This is Barista Express.
Is flowing thin and almost all the time interruptions on the flow. On the other hand, with the Ranch Leo, you made great cream coffee.
Okay, so right now, someone asking me about the shot quality of Barista Express versus my Rancho Leo. I mean, they are two different machines. So this one, if you see from my shot, sometimes kind of like worry, but I got the right extraction. But just the beer quality, and that's it. But you know what? Ultimately, as long as they taste good, that only matters, okay? Because sometimes it looks good on, Instagram or YouTube. That doesn't matter they taste good. So just make sure trust your taste.
And George says, Hoon, my infuser is an older model, cannot adjust the temperature. Do you have any alternative suggestions?
So George asked me, he has an older infuser there, he cannot change the temperature.
Yeah.
That, I don't know. I mean, I thought you can change the temperature on any infuser model. So let me get back to you, George, okay? Let me get back to you, because that's the only option you have. Because there's no option to change your temperature. Because, let me get back to you. Let's see, anything else? So right now we have about 65 of you watching in live right now. So shall we do another giveaway? Okay, hold on. My wife is looking at some questions out there. So I mean, this week I'm giving away some 3D dosing funnel. I'm gonna shout out to Jonathan. He's the guy selling through Amazon, and then so he make dosing funnel and sell through Amazon. So time to time he send me a few to. He said, "Hoon, just give away to my viewers." So that's what I'm doing this week. And then I know I'm gonna shout out to Don Is that Don? Yeah, I think it's Don. And he sent me a quick email yesterday about you can get a blueprint of 3D model. And then I think it's called Think iVerse or something like that. So this website has all kinds of 3D prints, the blueprints out there. So make sure if you have a 3D printer, make sure check out their website as well. Okay, they have all kinds of 3D the blueprints, and I think it's one of them is the Breville, the dosing 3D dosing funnel. But actually, I was planning on getting a 3D printer. Maybe this is something I want to do as a hobby. The fact is, I don't want to take on another hobby. So instead, just if I were you, just save some, just buy it instead of making it, because again, I love the idea of making my own 3D print, but I want someone to make for me. So anyway, so you have all the options as well. Okay, you have options.
Okay, I just have one last question.
Okay, so we got one last questions here.
No, there's.
Okay.
That's what the person said.
Okay. Okay.
I just have one last question. Will WDT tool help in reducing channeling, or is it not worth using it since it leads to some beans falling out?
Okay, so WDT technique, so it's called wise distribution technique. Okay, so I make my own tool with a paper clip. With bricks, it does work, but comes to, okay, so between channeling shots versus perfect shots, comes to taste wise, if everything is equal, same shot time, same shot quality, the fact is, for 99% of us out there, we cannot tell the difference in shot taste. Okay, so is that worth doing? Yes. I mean, I love doing it. Okay, I love doing that. It's kind of like very soothing, very ritualistic process. I mean, if you have the time, it's really fun to do. Okay, grind my beans with the WDT techniques and make sure everything is right, dialed in just right, perfect. But if you don't have time, just pull the just regular shot and get yourself coffee in the morning, just out the door. But if you have time on weekends, definitely. So it all depends on what you guys want. I think I'm just mumbling here, but yes, it does work. Okay, definitely try that with a paperclip technique.
Julie asks you.
Okay, we've got Julie ask me some questions there.
What's the 3D website's name?
Okay, so Julie, I'm going to send you the link. Okay, I think it's done. Yeah, it's called Thinkverse or something like that. Think iVerse. Yeah, I'm going to send you the link.
George says, Hoon, I tried your instructions but wouldn't work, so I asked Breville. They said the models with my product code didn't have the ability to adjust.
Okay, so George just informed me that the older Breville does not have the capable of changing temperature. That is unfortunate. Okay, that is unfortunate.
So Julie asks, she dialed in her Good Brothers espresso blend yesterday, top burr 5, side burr 8, tasted good. Can you pull the same shot using the same blend?
Okay. So she want me to pull the shot? Oh, it's Julie. So let me pull the shot tomorrow morning. Okay. I have his espresso blend here. So let me do that tomorrow morning for you. Okay. Make sure watch it. So I'm gonna do the shot tomorrow.
Tina asks, how do you adjust the temperature?
Tina, is that Tina? So Tina asked me, how do I change the temperature? Let me show you. Okay. Very, very easy. First, you're gonna shut up your let's say power down, okay? And then you are going to hold it, your program button, and the power button like this. So you're going to hear the one beep. Right now, I'm at +2. Whenever I press double cup there, that's +4. So right now, I'm at +4, okay? So if I'm going to pull the shot, it's going to be, default temperature is around 200 degrees. So I'm at 204 degrees. And is that exactly accurate temperature? But close enough. So you're going to get a hotter shot than one before. So if you're going to go back to default temperature again, shut it off, program button. You're gonna hear the beep noise. Press program. So that is the default temperature. So +2, +4, and the filter size right here, that's the -2 and -4. So whenever you're using like darker roast, I go with the like -2 because you don't need to be hotter temperature for darker roast, but just make sure play with all different temperature for even same beans. You're gonna get the different taste in your shot as well. Again, it's a lot of fun. If you guys like coffee and trying to experiment different tasting notes, I mean temperature is one way to go as well. Okay, I think it's time. Okay, I think it's time to. So this morning, I'm gonna give out. So Monday morning, let's say I open it to entire world. Okay, I think let's see, what's her name won? Amy. Amy won yesterday.
No, Monday.
On Monday.
Andre won yesterday.
So yesterday, Andre won. And you know what? I understand why most vendors in United States, they don't want to ship it to other countries. They're pain in the butt to ship it to other countries, okay? Because you have to fill up the custom paper, and the paper is about this long. Anyway, so I understand why most sellers out there, they refuse to send it to other countries. Anyway, so Andre to Canada. So this morning, I'm just going to open up to United States only, okay? U.S. only today. If you are living in U.S.
Not because of the paperwork.
No, not because of paperwork. It's nothing to do with paperwork. So tomorrow tomorrow we go international again. So today is a U.S. people has Barista Express. Okay, so this tool is only good for you have Barista Express. So I'm going to give out one of a kind. So this is dosing fork from Singapore. One of my viewers made for me a couple months ago. So this is not the same as this one. Same concept. Let me show you. So this one, just lock it in like this, okay? Just lock it in. Hopefully you guys can see it. Just like that. So I mean, so works pretty good as well. So I'm gonna give out this one to friends in US only. So I mean, yeah. So I've been thinking about like different way to give out, and so this is not a contest. I hate contests on YouTube or Instagram. So here is whoever guess what this is. Okay, so all the items I'm showing is all coffee related. Whoever guess what this is going to win this one. And if we have multiple people guessed it, and then we're gonna go to round 2. So guess what this is? This is coffee related item. Okay, let's see here. Any guesses?
It's hard.
Is there any? Okay.
Water tablet.
A water tablet. Okay.
Cleaning tab.
Cleaning tab.
It doesn't have. You have to say it doesn't have specifically to do with the machine.
I know it's nothing to do with the machine. Okay, so I'm gonna give you another hint. Okay, it has 4 legs.
And say it doesn't have to do directly with.
Okay, so this is nothing to do with Barista Express, but it's everything to do with making coffee. Okay. Making coffee. Hold on. How about this? How about making coffee outdoor? Let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm giving you a lot of hint there.
I think Grant got it.
Who?
He says mini burner.
Okay, who's that?
Grant.
You got mini burner for Grant. Okay, who else? You got lighter, filter. Any guesses? Okay, any guesses? Is that Grant? Mm-hmm. Is that Grant the only one?
Yeah.
Okay, Grant.
Oh, we got a burner.
We got burner. Okay, we got 2 people. Okay, so far you got 2 right. Okay, so we got, who's that? Who's the last person did?
Ann Jane H007.
Okay, Ann Jane H007 and
Grant.
we got Grant. Okay, so we got the, so you got,
But
hold on.
Grant's from Canada.
Grant from Canada. I'm sorry, Grant. So we got winner is
And Jane, H007.
NJ, right? NJ.
And Jane.
Okay, Anne Jane. Okay, little confused there. Okay, so hopefully we can get your name right.
And
What? We are doing some technical difficulty over there. Okay.
oh, she's from the UK.
Oh, okay. Goodness. So one from UK as well.
US only.
Okay, so this is US only. Okay, so you know what? Let's go with other. Okay, so
So I think Linda.
what? Is Linda got it?
Yeah.
Is it Linda you got it? Okay, so
She said a burner stand.
okay, burner stand. So this is burner stand. Okay, so I think we have a winner, Linda. Okay,
In Texas.
Linda from Texas. Okay, so this is Linda. Send me with your address as well, Linda. I'm gonna send you this dosing funnel. So this is tiny. The burner stand. Okay, so this one I just got from Amazon. Look at the size of it. So let's put it this way. The size, so this is my tiny espresso cup. Pretty much about the same size. So what this one does, just go further like this, so. Okay, like that. And then you are going to put the burner on the bottom. And then you are going to make coffee. Okay, so let me show you how it's gonna work. So here's the San Anthony kettle. I have this tiny burner coming today. Go like so, and then we are going to make outdoor coffee. So that's what we're gonna do. So my plan is, since I have the grinder from San Anthony Industry, so this weekend I'm gonna do the field test on this device as well. So that's what we're gonna do this weekend. So I love to do that live, but most likely it's going to be edited video for that as well. So make sure to check out for that.
What time is tomorrow's live?
Tomorrow's live, we usually go live around 8 o'clock in the morning. So, and then I got, let's see, how many dosing funnel left? I got about 3 more left there. So tomorrow I'm going to shout out to all my international viewers. So I'm going to give out to international viewers tomorrow as well. The reason why I like to hand it out to international viewers only, I like to kind of like segment out, because this dosing funnel if you want to buy from UK, it's quite costly, okay? I mean, you're looking at $40-50 for this plastic. So, or even Australia, even worse. So I like to just give it to, dosing funnel to my friends in international as well. So today is US only. So Julie, congrats. And then tomorrow is the international, my viewers.
Somebody wants a link for the blueprint. You don't do that. Can you explain?
Okay, so let's see. I mean, if you want the blueprint, direct message me on my Instagram, okay? Because I don't think I can put the blueprint on my link on my description section because I don't own it. So, but I mean, I can just give it to you offline. And I got from Don, so Don, if you want to, you can put on the description section as well. I'm just gonna leave it there as well. So, but okay, I think we are good.
And somebody says, can you set a countdown when you go live, like a 5-minute countdown, so we can catch you?
Okay, so is there a countdown? Let me look into a countdown on Instagram Live. I know it's getting more. I know a lot of viewers are watching, but let me figure out how to do that, okay?
On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. If there's a countdown capable, let me look into it. It'd be a lot of fun to do it. Because, I mean, I do, live, it's been the last couple of months, pretty much daily basis. I mean, I like this format because you guys actually see me working on the machine in real life. Because sometimes whenever I watch Instagram or YouTube, how-to videos, it's very clean and edited, so it looks so easy. That's why I bought stuff from watching those videos. But once you buy it, man, it's the pain in the butt to use it. So I ended up returning it. So in this way, you guys are going to see the whole picture, not just the portion of it. And anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Instagram has I have a lot of like behind the scene and some I do live interview on my Instagram, the live. So that's a lot of fun too.
Somebody says, I looked for a notification on YouTube but couldn't find one. Says George, I think Kuhn has to set it up.
I think it comes notification for that. Again, I know most of you follow my channel. Make sure to click the bell noticed on the top there on the YouTube channel.
It says there is a countdown on YouTube.
Okay, so there's countdown on the YouTube. So let me figure out how to do it tomorrow. All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. And so tomorrow, again, my international friends, hopefully get one of these tomorrow. And I'm going to come up with a better question for you tomorrow. I thought this one's a little tricky and somewhat silly. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow morning.